we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Johnson. Ashley is out there with Green, and it's Jack in at the points. Bellamy is out there with Harvey. Then it's Woolridge, and it's Dean in at the 1. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg. This time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt. Getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And taken away by Johnson. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Shoots from the corner, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Dean, defended by Jack, to the middle. Here's Bellamy. It's a very good look and converts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Jack. Johnson dishes to Jack. Off target with his 3. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Bellamy against Green. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two.
Harvey passes to Woolridge. Just 5 to shoot. On the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Bellamy. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Out to the right wing. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. And look at Portland. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they've put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
With the D playing soft off him. He might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And it's good, 2 points. Harvey's got his second bucket of the night.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pass to Ashley. Pass to Jack for the three. And the three ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. It's stolen by Jack from past the arc. But he'll get another chance. Tries again. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. To the right side. Here's Harvey. Second shot opportunity. And the layup good by Woolridge.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second chance points in the NBA.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Alexander kicks to Russell. Right wing, 6 on the shot clock. The first one falls. And so he hits both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And Stewart gets it to go. There's the steal. Here's Ashley. Here's Kolomak. Three-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Alexander. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose. This lead to scores.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. Stewart passes to Ashley. Outside Robinson. Here's Carroll. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
That shot, no good. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. They're up by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
We've got Green. Robinson is out there with Johnson. And it's Carroll in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Stewart. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. The shot by Carroll, no good. Russell looking around, over Green. Robinson pulls it in.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
And it's put back in by White.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
Spins the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
It's stolen by Carroll. Now here's Green. He started close, and the shot goes in. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Kafka defended by Jack. Here's Harvey. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Harvey's got 6 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Inside, here's Sutton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity. And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
It's stolen by Jack.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play, gets himself in a perfect position to come up with the steal.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. The pass to Harvey. Here's Kafka. Jack with the rebound. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Harvey. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
No good from outside. Gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Bellamy. Very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Right side Jack. This one for 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Being one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Johnson. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Outside, Woolridge. 44 seconds left now here in the second. Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Ashley. Fires the 3. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Takes the 13-footer. No good off the front iron. Throws it up high. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Sutton. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's the visiting team with a 6-point lead at the end.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what was your impression?
Efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risks.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. We've got Harvey. He's out there with Bellamy, and it's Woolridge in at the center. Here's Dean. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He has 6.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. With some arc, and the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover. And it seems like we've seen more and more of these guys in recent years. Big men who can shoot the 3. Over the last month, these have been the best of them. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Stewart passes to Ashley. Outside, Green. It's good from long range. Green's got 9.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, in your tablet, smartphone, or your computer.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
From deep, and it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 4th rebound in this one. No dice from the high post. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Pass to Stewart. Takes the 3. And it's White with the rebound. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. There's the pass to Alexander. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. And then on Tuesday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming into town. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
And here's a look at some numbers for Carroll. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged about 19 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
It's stolen by Carroll. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And so Russell hits them both. Being just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Count it. Stewart's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Down low, here's Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good, Russell. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Stewart misses.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Well, 50% from the floor. To the inside, Ashley. And stolen by Russell. And White slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
At the line, Sutton. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Woolridge is checked in for Russell. And so he makes both from the line. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside, White. Pass to Sutton. All alone. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 7 points in the game. Here's Ashley. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Both teams will make substitutions. .58 seconds left in the third. Kicks to Bellamy. Sweet little floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Jack. It's rebounded by Bellamy. Bellamy's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's tipped. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Dishes it to Jack. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jack's got 8 points. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Sutton. Pass to Bellamy. Passes it to Sutton. Moves back up, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Bellamy. To the paint, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Harvey's checked in for Alexander. Both shots good from the stripe. opening it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Fires, high post. Kept alive. A nice shot by Woolridge.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Oh, yeah, that is a huge play. It looked like they had to stop until he came to the rescue.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Fourth foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Here's Bellamy. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
Okay, David, thanks. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Picked away. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Really left alone that time. Did really well. 54% from the floor. Over to the wing. Here's Kolomak, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
On the free throw, no good. Gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. From the wing, Jack with the rebound. And here we go. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Green.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
The three, and Woolridge pulls it down. Woolridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kafka, he scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Here's Green. And Woolridge pulls it down. Woolridge has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bellamy. Rebound by Johnson. Bellamy's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Jack inside the line, and Woolridge pulls it down. Woolridge has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Kafka. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
It's stolen by Green. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Timeout. Timeout.
Timeout.
Start it.
.50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave a nap wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
And the rejection by Bellamy. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. All the officials are all over that one.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Jack, here we go.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
A rebound by Johnson. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
Here's Geiger over Stewart. And it's Geiger missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.